Hi everyone, and welcome to this episode of Art with Miss Myra. I'm so very glad that you've joined me today for this special Saturday episode of Art with Miss Myra. And I cannot tell you guys how excited I am to bring you this video today, okay? In yesterday's video, if you watched me at all and stuff, you know that I talked about how much I love, Easter time and spring, just kind of in general. It's one of my, spring and fall are my favorite seasons and stuff. Spring because we have so many exciting things happening and stuff. We have new baby calves are being born out at the farm, baby lambs, baby goats, and of course, we've got chickens. Little baby chicks are being hatched and born and stuff. And so I really wanted to show you guys something, and some of you guys know this and stuff, but I'm a farm girl. My parents ranch and farm, small grain farm and stuff in southwestern North Dakota, and then I've spent most of my adult life raising livestock. I have had sheep and goats, and I used to raise alpacas. And of course, I always had chickens and stuff too. And so one of the really cool things, the cool projects that comes along with chicken rearing and is because not everybody wants to go and buy their chicks at the store. You can go to Runnings, you can go to Tractor Supply, you can order them online and have them delivered right to your house. But I always thought it was really cool to incubate our eggs, okay, and hatch out our own chicks. And so starting today for the next 21 days, I'm going to be giving you guys updates every couple days, and we're going to try to hatch out a couple of chicks and stuff. So I had some people that I know and stuff south of town were gracious enough they have a chicken coop at their place, and they have chickens, all kinds of different chickens. They have 4 different breeds of chickens, and then they have a rooster that is a totally different breed than their hens, than their laying hens. So she was able to save me, Diane was able to save me some eggs this last week that she did not refrigerate, did not wash. She was able to save me some eggs. And these are the eggs that we're going to start incubating today, okay? And so, part of living on a farm and being self-sustainable and living that self-sustainable lifestyle is that sometimes you have to hatch out your own chicks, and it is so fun, you guys. So come along with me on this journey here on Art with Miss Myra, and I'm going to show you step by step how to incubate your own eggs. And of course, the first thing, after you get the eggs, okay, is you have to decide what kind of incubator you're going to want to get, okay? And so what I have here is, and I know it's a little bit hard to see and stuff, I've got a tripod set up today and stuff. My mom, who usually does my camera work for me today, is actually cleaning at the little country church where we're going to have Easter services tomorrow. So Mom was not available, so I got stuck. I had to use my tripod today, guys. I'm so disappointed. But anyway, so bear with me a little bit here and stuff. Here's my incubator, and I set this incubator up. Actually, Mom started it for me early this morning, and it has been going for approximately 8 hours, okay? So the temp on this incubator now reads 99.2, and that is the perfect temperature that we want to set these eggs in and get them started at, okay? So I'm going to, actually, we're going to start with the eggs first, okay? So you can see in this batch of eggs and stuff, I have some really dark ones, dark brown ones, and some lighter brown ones, okay? And I'm not wanting to jiggle these eggs a lot, but I do have to mark them, okay? Because the incubator that I have does not have a self-turning mechanism in it. And so I'm going to have to turn these every day, twice a day, during the entire incubation period, which is 21 days, okay? So I'm just going to take a Sharpie marker, just a regular Sharpie marker, and I'm going to, on one side of all my eggs, I'm going to just draw an X, okay? So that's gonna tell me, you know, one day I'm gonna have the X up, or you know, one in the morning I'll have the X up, in the afternoon I'll turn it and have the X down. And I'm just gonna go through, I have 2 dozen eggs here. I'm gonna go through really quickly, and I'm going to just put an X on one side of all of these eggs. And I'm doing this very gently. I don't want to disturb these little eggs and stuff. I don't want to shake them up or anything and stuff, because I'm, you know, wanting to hatch my little chickies out of here. So I want to be very gentle with them, okay? Oh, and Diane did a wonderful job keeping these eggs. She pointed them with the small, okay, the small curvature down. And that is what you want to do when you're saving eggs for incubation, because it takes sometimes a couple of days to build up enough to have, you know, to be ready to incubate. And you always want to keep them with the small pointed end down in your egg carton. It improves the vitality of the egg. Don't ask me why, I just know that. I know lots of random things. Random but useful things. That's what my grandpa used to say. He said it's good to know lots of random but useful things. It's important if you have somebody that's saving eggs for you guys and stuff, if you want to do this project on your own. That, like I said, you know, to keep the small end down, and to not wash the eggs that you're keeping in preparation for incubation. You don't want to wash them either. That also improves the vitality of the egg. So I think this is going to be exciting, you guys. What happens if all of these hatch? Won't that be great? Then we'll have 24 little chickies. They probably won't all hatch, but that's okay. So I actually did this project and stuff for the first time. The first time I incubated eggs was for the science fair back when I was a 4th grader. And we had a wonderful, wonderful teacher, and principal to our school. His name was Mr. Kesey, and he was one of my favorite teachers in grade school and stuff. And he allowed me to take an incubator home from the school and incubate my own eggs. And it was so much fun. And my mom was kind of recalling that story the other day about how I've always kind of been fascinated with incubating eggs. And why not? It's so much fun, you guys. And then, you know, if you have little kids and stuff, it is something that they can have ownership in, doing, you know, and helping along with, you know, if it's just turning or whatever it is, okay? So now I'm going to put the Sharpie marker away, and then I'm going to do this. I want to work fairly quickly when I'm setting the eggs in the incubator, because I don't want the temperature to really drop down a lot and stuff, but it's going to drop a little bit, okay? But that's okay. Well, it'll go back up. So I'm just going to carefully set this aside, set the lid aside. I can definitely feel the heat coming out of here. It's plugged in just to the regular plug-in. And then this particular incubator has kind of divots in the bottom, and that is where you add the water, okay? So when you incubate eggs, it's really important to have you know, fairly high humidity and stuff. You want to have good humidity, good airflow, okay? So I'm going to add, and I already added some water in here, but I'm just going to add a little bit more. And like I said, I know it's hard for you guys to see. I'll show you guys on a later video too. The kind of divots that are in the bottom of this, and then there's a little mesh like tray that goes in here and stuff to keep the eggs up out of the water and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start setting my eggs in here, and I'm going to, for this first the first you know, set, I'm going to have all my X's going up. And I want to space my eggs a little ways apart. Oops, and then this one didn't get an X. That's okay, gotta do that real quick. Again, handling my eggs pretty gently. And I will be giving you guys an update. The next time we check in with the eggs to see how they're doing, we will check in with them after they've been in the incubator for 3 days, okay? And the 3-day mark is an important mark because that is the first time that we're going to candle our eggs, and we're going to check and see if we have any growth inside the little egg, and we should be able to see the little baby chickie starting to develop already at that time at 3 days. This is a really fun project to do with any age child. I mean, if you guys, and you know, most times when you have somebody in your community and stuff that you can get eggs from, even if you can't raise the chicks yourselves, you know, brood them and keep them and stuff in your yard. If you have regulations against that or whatever, if you don't live in the country at a farmstead, that's okay, because guess what? 9 times out of 10, the person that has saved the eggs for you, they'll take those chicks back and stuff. So they'll just be thankful that somebody had the time, the patience, and everything and stuff to raise, you know, to incubate out those little chickies for them. I did that a couple different times with different school groups when I lived on the farm, and it was so fun. It was fun for the school group, and it was fun for me too. But I do love incubating eggs, so. Oopsie. Now that one rolled. It's the first one that I had that rolled. That's all right. And I'm just taking my time here and stuff. I'm very patiently doing this. Careful not to jiggle my eggs too much. And these are just beautiful eggs. Oh my goodness, you guys. And I can't wait to see what kind of chickies we get out of here. Okay. So I'm actually going to take my camera, show you guys really quick. Oopsie. Okay, sorry about that, guys. There you go. Those are all of my little eggs in my incubator. Now I'm just going to put the lid carefully back on. So I'm going to set my phone down for just 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, and that is what the incubator looks like. That is the, that's the temperature. You can see after I put the lid on, it is going up. I want it to go up again and get to 98.2, 99.2, somewhere in there. It's quickly rising, so I can tell that the heater is working well. This little red thing right here and this little red thing down here, those are air holes for ventilation. Oopsie. Those are air holes for ventilation. So a little bit further on down the line here and stuff, we're going to actually take those out. And because the eggs need good ventilation as they're being incubated, and we'll do that. So this is going to rise and stuff. This will take probably another couple minutes and stuff to get up there, but it is going. So I think it'll be fine. All right. Well, There you go. So that is the project, the special Saturday before Easter project that I wanted to bring you guys. Like I said, we're going to be incubating these eggs. I'll be, the next time I give you an egg update will be in 3 days, because the eggs we should be able to candle them and see some growth in them already and stuff by the 3rd day. And it'll be exciting, you guys. I can't wait to share this experience along with all of you out there. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have not already, get out there and enjoy the nice warm weather. It is beautiful outside. And I will check in with you a little bit later. Happy Easter, everybody, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.